want you to pay attention to 8 quick things that could be useful to you to demonstrate the leader that you are and the success that you can bring. One, focus on anything that you do that goes beyond mere participation. And what I mean, if you are doing something that requires you to go above and beyond just merely showing up and being a warm body, pay attention to that, because that could be relevant and it could be helpful towards demonstrating your commitment to being a team player and working with others and doing something outside of the scope of merely just doing the bare minimum. 2, pay attention to anything that you had to create. So if somebody asked you to create a protocol, program, presentation, you may not think that that's significant, but the fact that you were asked to do that demonstrate your ability to be a team player as well as your creativity in creating something from nothing. So never discount that. Pay attention to the number of people or the number of times you've been asked to lead and how many people have you led. I don't care if it's 1 person or 10 people. You can teach management, you can't teach leadership. So if somebody has asked you or is pushing to you to lead something, pay attention to that and pay attention to how many people you led and the impact that you had on those people. 4, whatever project they had you working on, how long were you working on it? If it was something that was maybe a day or 2, that's great. But if this was a long-term project that was like 6 or 7 months or even a year, you can demonstrate your commitment towards achieving a goal by doing that as well. 5, pay attention to the difference that you made in terms of the outcome. If you're doing something that's different from the norm, you may have a different outcome than others who've done it before you. You want to be able to demonstrate how what you did was so different from the way others did it. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to show a specific nuance, but maybe how you got to that difference, how you got to that outcome was faster, or it involved more people, or it got greater buy-in, or it got a greater perspective because you were engaging a different group of people. Those things matter. 6, pay attention to volunteer organizations. Don't let anybody tell you any different. When you're in an employment environment, there is kind of this incentive to do certain things because some of the things you're doing is tied to your ability to get paid. When people volunteer, they're doing it because they choose to. So they can choose to participate and they can choose not to participate. So never discount the things or the leadership or the projects that you do in a volunteer organization. Number 7, if somebody asks you to take lead of something, ask them why and pay attention to it. It's amazing how some people will ask you, even if it's because nobody else does it, that's fine. But that can be an important thing to indicate as well, because if they're asking you to do something that nobody else is stepping up to the plate to do and you step up to the plate to do it, it shows your commitment to being a leader. Number 8, never disregard something just because it comes easy to you. We will often sometimes blow off the fact that because we got it and we know how to do it and we can knock it out quick, that obviously is not that significant. When actually, because it's the fact that you can do it that quick, can send a big sign to the individuals that you're the kind of person that they want to have involved in different things. All of those things are foundations to demonstrate the leader that you are and the success that you can bring.